Welcome, everyone, to this week's 2024 football preseason educational video. This week, we're going to talk about the numbering exception, specifically on a try or a field goal situation. And so let's get in and let's take a look at the rule first. So as we take a look at our rule book, we look under Rule 7, Section 2, Article 5, underneath the exceptions, exception number 2, and it states, on fourth down or during a kick try, when A sets or shifts into a scrimmage kick formation, any A player numbered 0 to 49 or 80 to 99 may take the position of any A player numbered 50 to 79. A player in the game under this exception must assume an initial position on his line of scrimmage between the ends and remains an ineligible forward pass receiver during this down unless the pass is touched by B. So let's take a look at how this formation should look in a game. So we're going to take a look at what a legal formation should be on a extra point or try in this case. And so here we have a diagram, and we're going to look at this. And basically, we need to first of all have five the offensive players or A players on the line of scrimmage. Then we take a look at, we have to have a player in position with a knee on the ground, 7 yards or more behind the line of scrimmage. And he's in position to be the holder and receive the long snap. And so here we can see around the 10-yard line, we have that player in position, right about 7 yards in position to receive the long snap. And then we should have another player about 3 yards or less behind the player in position to attempt the place kick. And so we look right here, we see the player standing right around the 13-yard line in position to kick the ball. So this is a legal formation for a scrimmage kick. In this case, this is a extra point or try. So they meet the requirements here, and this is what we're looking for to be able to have that numbering exception on this extra point. So we're going to take a couple look at some videos now and some plays, scenarios where we may or may not have this legal formation. And we need to be aware of this in our games so that we are monitoring this numbering exception to make sure teams are compliant and that we are appropriately flagging it when they are not compliant with this formation. So let's get into some formations on this. So in this clip, we're just going to show a clip and demonstrate how a team can come out in this formation, an alternate formation on a point for try, and then shift into a legal formation. Now, I'm not monitoring the numbers here, but let's say they did not have the appropriate numbers on the field, but then they shifted into the formation that they're currently in here when they make the point for try. That is legal. If they stay in the alternate formation, where they're not in a kicking formation, then no, this may not be legal and we would have to know the numbers. Either way, we need to know the numbers for eligible and ineligible receivers. As we take a second look at this play, the important thing here is that we're monitoring the formation they're in. Are they in a kick formation? Are they not on these extra points? And does the numbering exception apply or does it not? And are they legal with the appropriate numbers? And like I said, in this formation here that they've shifted into, yes, the numbering exception does apply because they are in a kick formation, as we just talked about in the diagram. We have a holder 7 yards deep about, and a place kicker in position. So the numbering exception does apply on this play. The next play here, as it starts, we already have the snap on this play. And as we look at this play, we can see here, as it stop it, we can see the numbers. So we see over here to our left, the group of dark colored jersey players. We have 36, 33, a 70-something, not sure of his last number, 75, 53, and 79. And right behind them is 27. And then as we move over towards our right, we have number 17 there in the end zone. And then we have another number who ran the ball, couldn't quite make it out. And then 7's coming in there to his right. And then number 3 is back there in the corner of the end zone. So as we look at this, we are not in a kick formation. We did not have a holder. We did not have a place kicker in place. So the numbering exception does not apply on this extra point attempt. And as we look, we only had 4 players numbered 50 through 79 in this formation. So at the snap, unless they shifted, which they did not at the snap on this play, this would be a flag for an illegal formation. As we back it up, as we can see here, we run this play through again, and we can see the numbering exception does not apply because we did not have a holder in place. We didn't have a place kicker in place. So they are not lined up in what would be considered a scrimmage kick formation on this point for try or extra point. So as soon as this ball snapped, the officials need to be aware of this and need to be monitoring this and knowing that we do not have a legal formation. So a flag would be dropped, penalizing them for an illegal formation. So this is something that the officials on the field and the umpire is normally responsible for knowing the numbers, if they are compliant with the numbering exception. Now, that does not mean that any other official can't monitor this, see it, and flag it. So in this situation, if you're aware of it, you need to go ahead and flag it, because we don't want teams to be gaining an advantage and not adhering to the rules. And in this particular situation, we should have had a flag for an illegal formation on this play. I want to thank everyone taking the time for reviewing this educational video this week regarding the numbering exception in formations on extra point tries. Thank you again, and look forward to you viewing future videos as we prepare for our 2024 season. Have a great week. Take care, and till next time.